I was born in Montana, in a really, really tiny town called White Sulphur Springs, Montana. Lived there until I was 5. And then we moved to Great Falls. So a lot of my younger years was spent in the mountains, fishing, camping, and just developing a great love for the outdoors. Then when I moved to Great Falls, just average, almost like a city to me, but a little bit more access, better schools, all of that fun stuff. So moving to Michigan, we had family in both and we did a lot of back and forth. Grew up not having a ton, but we got by, and I learned really, really solid work ethic from my parents and watching them. And then also just from learning, having a job when I was 13 and working all through college, and then being a college athlete, running track, just I think all of that contributed to how I am now, which is maybe a little bit too much of a workaholic, but just having a solid work ethic and doing the best you can at everything you do. After Michigan, which is I ended there in college at Central Michigan University, graduated with a marketing and advertising degree. And at the time, my husband and I were very newly dating, but long distance. And we decided I either needed to give Colorado a try, which is where he moved, or we were gonna break up. I actually ended up getting an internship with the paper in Colorado. And at the time it was the Denver Post. Then they merged into the Denver newspaper agency. And I was in the sports marketing advertising world for a while, which I think also contributed to my love of that portion of this job. And then from there, I transitioned into new homes. My husband was working in new homes at the time, and we didn't have any days off together. And he was on the ski hill and I wasn't. And I also saw that he was making more money than I was in marketing. So I decided to go into it and worked for US Home, Lennar, and then moved over to Toll Brothers, which is their luxury product. I got pregnant with my first child and we moved to Michigan. Kiddo number 2, we moved to Florida, which was with builders. They all moved us everywhere, unfortunately, during the housing crash. And it was my husband's job to shut down market, and then we would move to another. So we did Michigan and then Florida on one coast in Vero Beach, and then Florida on another coast. Loved that area, but then that brought us here because he wanted to get out of the industry. He was miserable firing people every day. And so he got out into digital advertising. And at that time, I was actually taking a break and raising my kiddos. So moved here because my sister lived here, and it was just a great time for us to raise our kids together. And then once they got older, I went back into marketing and often did it for real estate agencies and real estate companies. So it brought me back into that world, and I guess that's the end of it. I love it. I love what I do. I love that we pivoted into remodels and helping people that maybe need funds and to force the equity out of it. And then I just love what I do. So that's kind of the story of how I got here to California and to real estate.